Hey guys, so today I am going to be reviewing the Bdellium Tools brushes. I just got them for Christmas and I've been using them ever since, so I'm going to give them a little review, let you know if they're worth the price, how good the quality is, and all of that. So let's just jump into it. First, when you get them, they do come in a box like this, and it tells you what they are. This is the professional antibacterial 24-piece set, and on the back it has all the numbers and the uses for the brushes. I don't follow the uses on this. I just use them for whatever my heart desires. So on the inside it comes with all the brushes, obviously, and then a brush roll, and the brush roll just looks like this. It has Bdellium Tools written on the flap. It has pockets on the sides, and then the two tiers of brush holders, and then the outside is just like this faux leather. I'll be honest, this isn't the best brush roll. It's kind of flimsy and it doesn't fit all the brushes as nicely as I would like, because once you put one of the brushes on the top row, it's hard to fit one on the bottom row. But anyway, I'm more concerned about the brushes, so I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to start off with the more powder brushes. I love all these brushes. This is obviously for just powder all over. I don't use this brush a lot only because I have oily skin and I like to use a more dense brush to put my powder on with. But it's always a good brush to have. This is your typical blush brush. There's really not much to say about this. They're all like super soft and just the right density. They're not too flimsy, but they're also not too hard. Yeah, I use this pretty much every day for my blush. The next brush is this angled powder brush, and I really like this brush. I use cream products to contour, but I also like to set them with a powder. So I like to use like a bronzer or something like that, and I just feel like this is perfect for doing. Sorry guys, my camera cut me off, but what I was saying was I like to set my contour with the powder, and I just feel like this is a really nice fluffy angled brush that's perfect for, you know, setting your contour and stuff like that. It's not too dense, so it kind of disperses the color pretty well. It doesn't pack it on. So yeah, I really love this brush. The next two brushes I'm going to talk about are the foundation brushes for the palettes. They actually call this the contour brush, but I don't use it for that. I like to use my foundation with it. It's really nice foundation brush. It's the perfect density. It's super soft. It makes you have a flawless finish. Yeah, and I really love this for my foundation. This is your typical foundation brush. Don't really have much to say about this. These are all over. I don't use these brushes for my foundation. In fact, I haven't used this brush yet, but it's soft. It's if you do like these brushes for your foundation, then I'm sure you would like this one too. Okay, so the next brush I'm going to talk about is the Duo Fiber brush, the stippling brush. MAC has one just like this. And yeah, I mean, I like it. I use this for my blush a lot because I find that these brushes don't pack the color on. They kind of give you a nice airbrushed wash of color, and I like that. So I like to use these for blush, sometimes powder. I don't use these for foundation, but again, it's a great brush. This next brush is, I've used this for my contour. I've used this for setting underneath my eyes for my blush. It's kind of a versatile brush. My camera cut me off again, but yeah, basically this is a good brush. I really like it, and yeah. Okay, so these next two brushes I'm going to talk about. This is just your standard kabuki brush. It's really soft. I like using it with my powder. Not much else to say besides I really like it. All these brushes are really good quality. They don't shed. They're super soft. They're all, like I said, the right density, which is kind of important with brushes. You don't want it to be too dense, but you also don't want them to be too flimsy. And I so far think that they are definitely worth the price. Which, if I didn't mention, was I paid $148, and you get 24 great brushes for that, so I really recommend them. This next brush is just your standard angled white-haired blush brush. I've used this for contouring and blush. Again, really soft. This one is a little bit smaller than other ones that I've seen, but it still does the job. This is another contour brush, and I've actually used this for contouring and setting underneath my eyes. Again, really soft. I really like this brush because I know I sometimes use the MAC 109 for my contour, but this isn't as dense as that. I feel like the MAC 109 is almost too dense sometimes, where it can almost make your bronzer look a little bit muddy, but this doesn't do that, so I really like this brush. Okay, so I'm going to kind of run through the eyeshadow brushes. I have a couple here. I'm actually missing, oh, here it is. So yeah, they have the larger shader brush, they have a smaller, medium-sized brush, and they have a super small brush, which is actually more for smudging eyeliner and stuff like that. These are all great brushes. They're super soft. I love having a smudger brush because I like using them on my lower lash line. And then this is good for more precise eyeshadow placement, and this is good for just putting eyeshadow all over your lid. This next brush is just your standard angled brush. I like using these for my eyebrows and also my lower lash line. This one is a little bit more flimsy, which I wish it was a little bit more dense and not as thick, but it's not a bad brush. I've still used it, so nothing too bad to say about it. This next brush is your standard pencil brush. It's basically like the MAC, what is that, the 119? I don't know, MAC's pencil brush. Does the same job the same way. I like it. I like using this for my inner corner to put eyeshadow there. I like smudging with this. Yeah, it's a good brush. These next two little brushes, one's an eyebrow comb, and a mascara comb, and then this is obviously a spoolie for your eyebrows. So these are always great to have, even if you don't use them all the time. I probably use this more than this, but it is a good thing to have. These next two brushes, this one is one of my favorites, and I know it's so simple. I love it because you can use this for eyeshadow. Okay, so I keep getting cut off, but basically I was just talking about these two. This is my all-in-one eyebrow brush. I love it. And this is the eyeliner brush. I haven't used this yet. To me it looks a little thick for eyeliner, but if it's anything like all these other brushes, I'm sure it's just fine. Okay, so the last couple of brushes, this is your standard blending brush. It's pretty much like the MAC 224. I really love this brush because I find the MAC 224 is too rough on my eyes. It scratches my skin sometimes, and I feel like this is just so much softer and fluffier, and I just really like this better than the MAC one. The next one is a contour brush, perfect for contouring your nose and also giving you precise cheek contour. I haven't really used this too much, but I really like it. This next brush is your standard concealer brush. I don't use this for concealer just because I don't use brushes when I put my concealer on. I use the Beauty Blender, but I actually like this for glitter. I wore glitter on New Year's Eve, and I used this to put it on, and it just packs it on really nicely because it's a synthetic kind of stiff brush, so I really like that. And the last brush is the lip brush, and this just you pull it like this and it pops out like that. I really like it. It's good for obviously putting on your lipstick and your lip gloss. It's just a nice shape. It's dense. It's kind of sleek packaging. Sanitary because it does go in like that, so I really like that. I love all these brushes. I really recommend them. Like I said, I paid $148 for them, and I think they're 100% worth the price. I'm using these for my freelance kit. I was just kind of testing them out to make sure that they were good enough to use on people, because sometimes brushes are, you know, too rough or too dense or this or that, but I love all these brushes, and I never really hear a lot of people talk about these brushes on YouTube, so I kind of wanted to just give them a little review. If you are looking for a brush set, sorry if I keep looking, I'm just looking to make sure my camera is taping because I'm having some technical difficulties, but if you're looking for a brush set for your freelance kit, I definitely recommend these. They're really, really good quality. Yeah, I have really nothing bad to say about them. I will definitely be using them for a long time, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful if you were looking into these brushes. I definitely think that they are worth it, and you won't be disappointed. So thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day. Giving you a really harsh contour on your cheeks.